Right, so here with ABBA, I'm not sure whether they've licensed it properly, but playing there in this funny tent is something called E. coli UID. What it is to do with this E. coli UID, I have no idea, but it's to do with smoking, lepší, kouření, better smoking with E. coli UID. I don't know what it's got to do with E. coli. This guy's out with his microphone interviewing a little girl and giving her some kind of smoking thing or smoking cigarettes. Why he wants to use children in the advertising of cigarettes, I just don't know, but there we go. I don't find it appropriate to use children in the advertising cigarettes. So if you agree with me that it's not appropriate, then please contact the E. coli UID company. Ask them why they're putting dangerous bacteria in their cigarettes and why they're using children to advertise them. That's two very good questions, I think, that need answering. As you probably know or have gathered, I'm approaching the end of my time in this wonderful city of Prague, and it won't be long before I can't do these Prague vlogs, my Prague vlogs anymore, and I'm just wondering at the moment what number I actually get to, somewhere between 130 and 140. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit more on top. I've still got 1 week to go. Maybe I can crown that by doing quite a few films just at once. I don't know, just to finish off with. But if it's just going to be a repetition of the yellow helicopter. Well, thanks for getting in my way. If it's just going to be a repetition of stuff I had before. All Securitas have got their lights going now. Then maybe not. Just one or two things left to do. I haven't filmed the zoo to the end. There's still parts of the zoo I didn't do in my two films of the zoo, two series of films of the zoo. I didn't cover certain last little bits of it, which I kind of would like to do one day, just to get the whole thing done. And I did say that I would do it, but if I don't do it, well, it just goes to show that the best laid plans of mice and men, and accountants as well, for that matter, gang aft agley, as they say. So, never mind. One does what one can, and it simply serves as a reminder, if you live in a place for a while, to do what you can, and not to assume you're going to be there forever. You could almost say that about life in total, I suppose. Like, to do the things that you want to do before it becomes too late, and either the lack of time anymore or failing health stop you, and it becomes a question of regret that you didn't do this or that. I can't think of all that many things that I really want to still do here. I didn't come here to play the tourist in the first place, but I tried to go up Caption Hill the other night and discovered halfway up that I was supposed to be at a meeting, so I had to come belting back down again. So if I do use any of the footage I took going up there, then you'll have noticed that I don't actually achieve the summit of Caption Hill, and that's one of the things that, if weather permitting, I'd like to do next week. This week, I'm out of time. I've got to be going back to the flat to get my stuff, pack up my penultimate bag's worth of stuff out of the flat. It's not much stuff to take, and leg it to the hopper for the airport. And it being Friday, I probably am cutting it rather fine. I shouldn't have done that really, but never mind. We'll see what becomes of it. And today's one of those days when I'm not eating anything, so I will eat there when I get into Warsaw. Until then, rather not. See if that has any particular effect on my flight as well. Being hungry, with any luck I'll just doze off. When I'm fasting I take fluids, but not alcohol, and not really sugary things either, so I'll have a cup of coffee in my flat, I think, and then pack stuff up. That's the way. Okay.